Death of democracy in the USA. The USA got a king. What does it mean? This is what we're gonna talk about today. Hello there, I'm Elena. Welcome to my channel Enough of Propaganda. Today we're gonna talk about the United States of America. The beacon of democracy, who is having Independence Day today. Congratulations, guys, with your Independence Day. Congratulations to the Kingdom of the United States, I should say, with the Independence Day from, I don't know, you are a kingdom now again. So I'm not entirely sure independence from what, but we will talk about it a little later. As to me, well, I used to live in the USSR, in Russia, and so on. Now for over 2 decades I live in Canada, so I experienced life in the democracies and I experienced life in the dictatorships. That is why I am talking to you today. So congratulations, dear Americans, you got yourself a king Biden at this point in time. Enjoy your dictatorship. Welcome to Russia. Well, this is a joke, of course, but truthfully, I am deeply sorry for what happened. And my condolences to the Americans, to the real Americans, good people who just lost their democracy. If you're an American, you already know what I'm talking about. This is article of AP, What to Know about the Supreme Court immunity ruling in Trump's 2020 election interference case. We're not gonna talk much about the article, but in general, in a historic 6-3 ruling, the justices said for the first time that former presidents have absolute immunity from prosecution for their official acts and no immunity for unofficial acts. Which is, being a president, any of your act you can declare official, and the problems which arise from it we will discuss today. This is one of the 2 my articles on the matter on Quora. Before the Supreme Court get involved, a trial judge and 3-judge appellate panel had ruled unanimously that Trump can't be prosecuted for actions undertaken while in the White House and in the run-up to the January 6th. I want to quote, "Today's decision to grant former presidents criminal immunity reshapes the institution of the presidency. It makes a mockery of the principle foundational to our Constitution and systems of government that no man is above the law," Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote in scathing dissent. And I want to share with you this video of the gentleman above the 5th column. I introduced him to you in the past. And this is what smart American is thinking about it. I recommend you this video because it will explain, and several videos of them on the matter by both the 5th column, which will explain new things in better English than mine, and he is actual real American and he knows a lot of stuff about American politics, way more than I do. In my second post on Quora, I kind of summarized what both the 5th column, famous blogger and YouTuber, has to say. He argues that decisions delays Donald Trump's trial for trying to overturn the 2020 election under the after of the November election, gives the presidents too much power like a king, and has serious consequences for democracy. The speaker in the video is worried about a new Supreme Court decision that gives presidents immunity for official acts. This makes it hard to prosecute them unless it can be shown their actions were unofficial. However, the court has also decided, and this is very important, so the court also decided the evidence from official acts can't be used in cases about unofficial acts, making prosecution even more difficult. This is very important to know. Both the 5th column also warns that this decision, passed with 6-3 majority, effectively places the president above the law, likening the situation to the presidents having a king-like powers. The decision could allow presidents to commit serious crimes like ordering assassinations or organizing coups without facing consequences. Mr. Bo argues viewers to read the dissent opinions and understand the potential negative impact of the decision, emphasizes that it's detrimental to everyone, including those currently celebrating it.
The downstream effects from this decision are huge. Huge. To those celebrating it, please understand Biden has these powers right now. Everything changed today. The damage has been done. The relationship between the president and the people he serves has shifted irrevocably.
I agree with Mr. Ball. Yes, the damage has been done. Well, on the bright side, at least you are not from Russia, originally, like I am. It could have been worse, but it very well may be very soon. Basically, 6 people, 6 judges, have made a decision, which throughout American Constitution, you can wipe your rear end with it, just like Russians do. Welcome to Russia. Well, what's gonna happen next, do you think? Well, you will end up in Russia. That is why on my channel I'm showing what is happening in Russia, what it is like to be ruled by a dictator. A ruthless dictator with no morals, who is doing whatever he wants. Well, this is what's gonna happen unless Americans stood up, unless they vote the dictator Trump out, unless they demand trial and they will make him pay for what he has done. For the people who died on January 6th. For the people who he tried to overthrow, whose votes he just trying to throw in the garbage. The majority of Americans made their decision and they voted for Biden to be a president. Yet Trump trying to overthrow it with the help of Russian dictator Putin. So it cannot happen that Biden will not fix that problem for you. You have to do it yourself by voting. Let's see what Biden has to say.
There are no kings in America. Each of us is equal before the law. No one is above the law.
I disagree on that. Right now, Biden is a king. He is above the law. And if Trump will get elected, he will be the king, and he will be above the law. So, this particular speech, I can't recommend to watch because, in my opinion, it's very, I don't know, weak. Especially I'm sad to see the ending.
I dissent. May God bless you all, and may God help preserve our democracy. Thank you. May God protect our troops.
Good one. May God protect you all and preserve our democracy. Isn't that the president's duty? As far as I remember, the oath presidents give to become a president says that he's supposed to protect the Constitution. Isn't he? Well, let God do the president's work. In either case, unfortunately, we are right now in a situation when democracy is laying on the shoulders of Mr. Biden. And either him or a next candidate instead of him should win this. Otherwise, your democracy is doomed. You will never have to vote again, just like in Russia. This is your choice. Every one of you will make your decision. On the bright side, this is a big deal that America is an independent country. It used to be an independent country until now. And unless you protect your democracy, we're all doomed. I believe in American people. And I truly believe in their independence. And I met a lot of Americans. On the bright side, don't despair. First of all, Biden has still lots of power. Second of all, he can't use it and probably wouldn't use it, which he should have, in my opinion, because it's his duty to defend the Constitution and American democracy. As a president, it's his duty. And now he's immune. He can do whatever he likes. And Bo pointed out that Biden can't have no authority to force somebody to go and do some bad stuff for him, but he can do it himself. It's in his power to help, but it's up to the American people to decide. And no matter what, even Biden in every way would be way better president than Trump, because if you elect Trump, well, welcome to Russia. By the way, Canadian borders are still open, which I personally said, as a joke of course, that we should close them so stupidity didn't spread into our country. which is still true north, strong and free. Learn the truth, stay informed, and fight for your democracy. Thank you for your attention and have a great Independence Day. And have a great day, everyone.